Hello and welcome to the Nonsense Chronicles. This is Doug Sashry, and as always, I am joined by
Rob Mendiola.
That's right, and we're here on a lovely Monday.
It is Monday. Yeah,
it is Monday, but it's also Sunday because the sun is baking all of us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and we have the humidity, but on the other line, we have the no humidity, but 114 degrees of Lee. Pronounce it, Lee.
Dehmer.
That's me, brother.
Lee Dehmer, right?
Lee Dehmer.
Yeah, that's it.
Lee Dehmer.
The third.
The third.
The third.
Oh, wow.
With SINSHRIFT.
SINSHRIFT. Cool.
SINSHRIFT. Yeah.
So where are you at? Where are you out of?
Yeah. So we are out of Phoenix, Arizona, brother.
Oh yeah. Very hot.
Yeah, it's brutal right now.
Yeah.
Trust me. And
it wasn't y'all that had a guy out of Baton Rouge that night. It was somebody else, wasn't
it? What's up?
No, somebody in one of the bands. We met at the El Nino tour when it rolled through Houston. One of the bands had a guy.
That was we definitely met in Houston while we were on tour with El Nino, and that was me. But
wait. Now, so you're from Baton Rouge?
No, hell no.
See, there was somebody I met was from Baton Rouge.
Doug thought one of you guys was I guess from Baton Rouge.
It was one of the bands tonight, but I cannot remember which one, man.
Wasn't the Phoenix guys.
I will tell you this right now, honestly, man, that we got pretty close with all those people on that run, and I will tell you that I had nobody tell me they were from Louisiana or Baton Rouge. So I don't know, but I mean that's cool.
Hey,
I would love for Baton Rouge is badass, dude. It's a little humid, but they got good food, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and they got a national championship, so you know.
yeah.
That's what we're putting all our history on, man. But no,
absolutely.
So Lee, what do you do in SINSHRIFT?
I play the drums, man. I'm
cool.
just a glorified speaker.
Nice.
He's one that actually has to load in the equipment. He's not the singer, man.
Yeah.
And they, Lee, how long are y'all all out of the Phoenix area? Or I mean, I'm sure it's here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. So,
so how'd y'all meet? Let's go there.
We're kind of spread apart a little bit, but I mean, if you want to make it easy, it's Phoenix, Arizona. You know, we're from Arizona, and it's where we're from. So,
how'd the band come together?
No. Besides the heat, that's about it. But yeah, we're all from Arizona, and it's where we home from.
Now, how did the band all come together, and what year did y'all start?
So here's kind of like the crazy shit was we all kind of we've known each other for a while, dude. We didn't all become like how we are now for a while. We were kind of all in different bands, except for like Trent and John, and they've been doing SINSHRIFT for a while too. But I met those dudes a long time ago, and it was just kind of like one of those deals where you're playing local shows and you're having fun and whatever. And then we started taking seriously about like 2017 and started putting out some stuff, and that's when things started getting real. And so we've been doing it since then, since like 2017, like for real. And doing festivals out of state and doing, like you said, just getting off tour with El Nino and things like that. So that was kind of like the breaking point for us. And when we were like, you know what, let's take it to another level, and that's when it all started. So
cool.
That's good,
so
man.
you kind of feel when that happens, huh? the traction and all that?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's once you get around the right dudes and everybody's kind of on the same page, like it kind of works itself out. There's nothing that was forced with any of us. Like, it was just, we knew we had the material and we knew we had the people, so it's like, let's run it, let's get it. And since then it's been very, very amazing, man. It's been awesome.
That's fantastic. How are the crowds out in the Phoenix area when for the live shows?
In Phoenix?
Yeah.
Dude, Phoenix is a huge market, obviously, for us. Most of the time, dude, it's like we're very grateful to have a following, here. And it's just fun when everybody gets together. It's like, it doesn't seem like it's us playing. It's like a bunch of friends getting together, when we play, and just having a blast and making sure that everybody gets the stage time, and just trying to bring the best we can out of the Arizona scene, man.
Yeah.
And
so you kind of have like your support groups, your supporting bands,
Yeah, I mean, like, you have your people, your fans, and all that are come out to shows, and that's definitely, we're all grateful for that. But
bands that y'all like to play with as well, y'all kind of have that going on too.
Yeah, it's just like everybody else wants to be a part of that as well. Like other bands that are working just as hard and trying to get it. Like, we're all there for each other. At least cool. We try to be. And that's what's up, man. That's the best part, because a lot of the times, like, it can be stressful, and whatever it is, we definitely try to make it easy and fun to be a part of the shows that we're playing. And like, we want everybody to play in front of the most people and have fun and just get out there and do the damn thing, so yeah.
When's the next big Hook On tour? Have y'all been working on that to get on with somebody again?
That is gonna take a little bit, man. Like, we're in some talks with some things, but
are y'all doing that yourselves, or do y'all have a promoter y'all work with, or management?
Yeah, so like, we have people there, obviously, that are helping us out, and it's very, it's like, hey, do you want to do this? And we're like, yeah, you either can or you can't.
Yeah, so they're bringing you, kind of pitching you ideas and dates and venues stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
Of course, you want to be able to do everything you can, but at this point in time, man, like, it is hard, but if we're able to do it and we're able to get it done, and sorry, I got dogs whining all over me right
That's
now.
life, man. Don't worry about that.
I know.
Live.
No, man, like, we to get to go on tour with El Nino and Through Fire and Dropout Kings, and like, those dudes, I've always obviously been doing it for a long time, and like to have an opportunity like that, you either gotta fucking be like, well, I'm gonna do it or I'm not, so if it makes sense, then that's what we're definitely gonna do. But we're also definitely writing and trying to get some other things done before that.
Yeah, because you basically have to put your life on hold when you make that kind of a tour commitment.
It sounds like you'd kind of be more strategic about how you're going about it, I guess.
It can be,
Yeah.
really,
So you're not just out trying to hit it every weekend.
like you have, 4 or 5 dudes that are on the same page as you,
Yeah, that's tough.
For us to go on tour for a few weeks and do that, like, obviously, you want this to be what you want to do, and we're trying hard, and we're out there doing everything we can to make it happen. So, but you also gotta understand that, like, some of those opportunities don't come around a lot. So when you get them, you got to take them. And I couldn't tell you, like, anything better about the dudes that we just got off tour with, like El Nino and Dropout and Through Fire. Like, those dudes were all so amazing dudes to tour with. And, like, it's, everybody's out there on a whim. It's not like everybody's out there just living it up. Everybody's got to work hard, but, like, to have those people along the way to tour with that made you feel comfortable and help you out and, make sure you kill it every night. That was definitely one of the highlights of that tour for sure. So
yeah, I thought there was good synergy on that tour. There were a lot of good people on that tour for sure.
Absolutely, dude. Like, everybody, made you feel comfortable, made us feel comfortable. So yeah, man, we're definitely, that's the goal. That's the goal, is to just rip it everywhere. And we want to go where the fans want us to go. And if it's doable and it makes sense, then we're there, dude. Like, we're there.
Have y'all mainly played the Southwest and then I guess the South right now? Is that the furthest y'all been out, or how far have y'all been out so far?
Yeah, so this last one, like, we do a lot of West Coast stuff, obviously, because it's, they're our neighbors.
Right.
We do California a lot, and this last one with El Nino, we went all over Texas. And before that, we did our own, like, little headliner, and we went up, past San Francisco. We did Sacramento, and with a lot of other great bands as well. So I don't know, man. Like, honestly, like, it's what makes sense in the moment for you. If you can do it, then do it. It's hard to turn down a lot of things. And there's certain things that you can't turn down, but honestly, like, as long as you're out there grinding, then that's what you got to do. It is really hard to go out there on your own and try to promote it yourself and everything like that. So if you do get an opportunity to go out there and get, on a tour with a band like El Nino and, be able to do that, like, that's where you want to be. It is hard, but it's also the greatest reward also.
Yeah, that's fun, man. I mean, but I know for the young and for the young artists, these young bands, man, it's a balancing act of, I got to pay my bills when I'm home, but also these opportunities to come out and show my face at different parts of the country that's a good thing as well. Yeah. That's a balancing act.
One of those, it is hard to try to figure out if you can do it or not, but it's also one of those moments where, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? Like, is it gonna like, could it be a deciding factor on a lot of things? For sure. Yeah. Like, everybody's different. But like, if this is something you really want to do, you got to go after it.
I agree.
I agree. You got to rip it.
I agree totally, man.
Which is fine, because you know, a lot of that time too, like even if it doesn't really make sense, or not that it doesn't make sense, but like if you really want to get there and do it, like you need to have that experience to do it again and do it over, you know, like just you got to take the risk. That's the biggest thing in this industry now, I think. Well, that's my opinion, but
I think so too. I think for bands to do that, I think if you're going to take a, like, you know, especially a lot of guys are planning out 24 now, have some merch to sell for sure, because that's going to be money in your pocket right there, you know. So that's a very important thing to do, is have your merch.
A lot of the time too, man, like, you know, there's probably not a lot of money going into your pocket.
That's right.
It's you know, it's you being in front of people that maybe you've never been in front of before, and you know, there's your moment to really make your mark, you know, to them.
Yeah, did y'all do pretty good on merch on this last tour?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
It's all right. I said, did y'all do pretty good on merch on this last tour?
Merch is like a different thing. I guess in my mind too, is merch is different because, like, I've played with bands that like people didn't even really like enjoy, but they had badass shirts, you know.
that is very true. That is very true.
Yeah, no, for real. It's like, like you all want to have badass merch, right? But I've been with people that they're like, they didn't even see the band, and they're like, they have badass shirts though, and I want those.
Yeah.
You know,
trust me, that is often the case, very often the case. But yeah, I know it does. I know it pays for fuel and pays for usually for the tour to go on longer for these bands. You know, affords them to be out a little bit.
Yeah, and the big thing too is that a lot of people don't realize that when you're on the road, you know, like that's what's getting you to the next state, sort of thing. A lot of your merch sales and things like that dictate how comfortable you're going to be in the next state or whatever it is. But
if you can eat or not.
Yeah, it's very much
like,
the deal.
Yeah.
I opening bands that like have just like killer merch and nobody was even there for them, and they sell like $500 worth of merch.
Yeah,
their shit's back.
You know, that's
why you got to take the time, make those designs good. You know,
that's right, and you know
get some opinions about them and stuff like that. You know,
that's also when my wife, I was telling her this. You know, like I said, there's a Doug in every state. In other words, when people come through, a lot of times they'll stay at my house because I cook, you know, and this it's been a thing forever. And I said, no, I'm not anything really special. Just at least in this market, I'm the guy that does it, you know, and I love doing it because it's a great experience, you know. But yeah, whenever y'all are through, y'all always have a home if you need it. You know, you got a place to sleep and a place to eat.
I appreciate that. When we met in Houston, I told you, I was like, I want the spiciest shit you got. You know?
I got you covered when you come back, man.
No, I love that. It was great talking, and yeah, man. I guess it is hard, like for everybody. I guess is what I'll say is you guys are fucking awesome for being a part of all this and like talking to us and having a good time and asking questions, because like, dude, honestly, not a lot of people know like what it's like on the road, and for you to ask the questions and do what you do is awesome, I think. So
no, I appreciate it, man. We talked about this with a friend earlier that people think that these bands that they sell records to me. I'm like, look, if those guys don't get on the road and travel and they don't sell merch, they're not going to eat. They're not going to play music. It's very dependent on that. And then that industry has changed quite a bit, and what we try and do is prop up and introduce people to new music. So, that's a big deal.
Dude, I love that too, man.
Well, what do y'all?
And we're like, what's up?
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, what are y'all working on now? I know Flame. Is it Into the Flame?
No, it's The Flame.
The Flame.
Yeah, that's the big one. We have a video for the run as well. The thing is, like, with that is we've definitely been playing on those songs for a while, and we're trying to write some things and get back into writing right now. But
because y'all released that in 2017, it says, right? So that's like right when it started.
We did that record in 2019, 2020, maybe.
Yeah, I think The Flame was a little bit later. I think that one was.
Oh, The Flame.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that one was 2017.
I was wrong.
Yeah. The Flame, that's one of those songs, it's like, I want to play everything, but
you can't.
Like, everybody wants to hear The Flame and Run and things like that, but we definitely, especially on the road with El Nino, was we just had a 6-song set that was just set up to really show what what we do and how to represent ourselves. And the last 2 are definitely like the big ones, and that's what everybody does. But I don't know, it's tough to really get to that point where you're like, what should we do, what is everybody gonna like? Where, to me, if you're in a band and you have those songs, and any songs really, you're like, I'm gonna play them because that's what a band is. That's what you do. Yeah. You write songs and you hope that people like them,
and you want to share them.
It doesn't matter like, oh, how many like plays does this song have or whatever it is. Like, no matter what a song has on Spotify or whatever it is, like, we could have a song that's never been released and play it live and hope that people kind of respond to it, And I will say, like, even as somebody who's a drummer and whatever, like, most of the times that I've been floored by bands is seeing those moments live and being like, holy shit, like, that's badass. I've never heard that before.
Because a lot of us will go for the
now I want to hear it.
We go for the song that we all know, but that's a lot of songs that I love from artists, stuff that I see live. I'm like, wow, I never really paid much attention to that song, but I love it, and that's definitely true. Even with that Black Crowes tour I saw in 21, I had never really paid too much attention to Jealous Again, but I love that song, and I love it because I saw it live.
Yeah, live hits different,
Yeah, it does, and
like, that is the thing. Like, that's why to me, it's so important to go out and watch people play live, is because I've listened to tons of records that I'm like, yeah, no, I dig that. And then I see it live and I'm like, oh my God, now I really dig it.
Yeah.
You know? There's just a difference in seeing somebody perform it and hearing it and like
really feeling it hit you in the chest.
Yeah, I mean it's a big difference. And a live performance a lot of times can be better.
Oh, it's always better to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean,
nothing beats live music, man.
No, and that's why that's one. Even though we're not bound to any subject. We do promote a lot of music, and we always tell people go out and go to the venues, go see live music, because it's dollar wise, it's one of the cheapest things you can do, and it's great entertainment.
Oh yeah.
No, you're definitely right, man. And I really truly think that in the moments where if you listen to a band so much and then finally see them live, it's such an altering like thing for you to experience, because I've met so many people that they're always like, oh my God, this is my favorite band. I've loved them for 6 years. And I go, have you ever seen them? And they go, no. And I'm like,
yeah,
what an amazing experience for them to see them live for the first time after 6 years, man. It's so different.
It's that final connection.
And yeah. And I love that. And I hope everybody gets that.
Oh, I agree. Now, what are y'all, so you said right now, are y'all busy writing right now?
Yep. We're going to, we have been writing. We have a show here in Arizona on August 4th. That's a headliner. And we're going to be playing some things we haven't played in a while. But either way, like, yeah.
So who's all your members?
So John plays guitar, and we got Trenton on vocals. I play drums, and it's just us three right now.
Okay. No bass player.
Yeah, I mean,
wow. Cool.
Who plays?
I've seen that. I've seen that lately more often than.
Is cool thing to do right now.
Now, who plays the jug? Who blows into the jug for bass? No,
Lee does.
Yes.
Right.
Got it on a cymbal stand.
Yeah.
No, I love. Does your I can't remember. Did your vocalist play any instrument?
No, he doesn't. But you
put him a bass, man.
Right.
Put a bass on him.
He's such a great man. Like, he's one of those dudes that I couldn't say enough good things about, man. Like, he kills every night.
That's cool.
And I could say that for the rest of my band too. You know,
that band, that whole tour was unique. Knockout Kings I had never seen before, and it's basically, what is it? Basically a drummer and two guys on stage.
Wow.
And
yeah,
it was damn
dude,
good.
It was, dude. I'm telling you, like, everybody on that tour with like Tulip and us and Dropout Kings and Through Fire and El Nino, like, you know, it just fucking worked, man. And it was so awesome to see everybody kill it every night. And definitely one of those moments where it was like, dude, everybody has their shit together, you know.
Cool.
Did you tell Dave that y'all wanted to be back?
They all killed it.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's good. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's hopefully, like I said, those spring tours are being worked on now. Hopefully that'll come together for y'all again.
We are definitely in the works for that. We're gonna put out some new shit, and you know, we're gonna get it. And it's gonna be awesome.
Well, all we do is we ask you to keep us posted, and if you come through, we got you covered. And when something hits big, don't worry, we'll come calling again when y'all ready to push something.
All right.
Yeah, when y'all are ready to push something, we'll definitely we'll help out all we can.
Well, it sounds great. I will tell you right now that I appreciate you guys having me on, and yeah, you guys have been fucking amazing. And we will definitely, be there to say what's up and
Cool.
have a good convo. So I hope this happens more, man. I really appreciate you guys having us on, and
Well, thanks for being on.
yeah.
And yeah,
Thank you so much.
Hey Lee, anytime, buddy, and hang on just a second. We first off, the important thing is how can they find your band on any platform?
So any streaming site, dude, Spotify, iTunes, whatever you go through, we're on there.
SINSHRIFT, all one word.
Yeah, it's SINSHR.
SINSHRIFT.
All one word. Cool.
But yeah, we're on everything, dude. And
how'd you come up with the name?
Yeah. What's up?
How'd y'all come up with that name? I've never heard that before.
You know what? I will tell you right now that that's not a question for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get you on the next one.
Yeah, no, get me on the next one,
there
please.
You go. Okay, cool.
We'll do that, man.
No, seriously, man, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, absolutely. Let's
Well,
let's
good
get
talking to you,
together
man.
again.
Yes, sir. And
Thanks.
everyone, you're listening to the Nonsense Chronicles. Please like and subscribe.
Keep banging.
Yo, you better like and subscribe.
Damn it. Damn it.
Or SINSHRIFT's coming for you.
That's it.
No,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It was great talking to you, and we'll see you soon, all right?
All right, later,
Lee,
man.
thanks, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
Take care, man.
Later.